Hey everyone, welcome to POPXP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the POPXP channel. Can I get some water over here?
Hey, click, 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 click. Hey, need some water over here.
Locked away for 90 days, Mr. Tucci. 90 days. I think we have.
What the hell did you do that got us locked?
What the hell did we do?
What did we do, Niall Scala? What did we do?
I guess we just gave our. We gave our opinion.
That was so wrong. Can we break through these bars?
Let's break through these bars and chat for a minute.
Hello,
we got
trying to fix my chair.
Suspended for 90 days from YouTube for using a fair use video. It was actually the promotional trailer for Wonder Woman 84.
Right.
Okay. We did a review. We included that intro as part of our intro was the trailer. Right. So we brought that in. And why did we do that? Because there's people that haven't seen it yet. Right. There's people that haven't seen it because they heard the reviews were bad. So we wanted them to see bits and pieces. Let's bring it right in the intro. Here's the movie trailer. Watch it. Right. It's been aired on millions of YouTube channels. Right. Nothing wrong with it. You know, and the stuff's still there. Yet we do an honest review, which was it in favor of the movie? No, because the movie wasn't good. It wasn't good. Flat out wasn't good.
Thank you.
So what happens, sir? We do our video. It goes live. It then gets added into the ether that is the internet and YouTube. And we get a copyright claim that says you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything, but you used a piece of footage from Warner Brothers. You don't have to do anything. They're going to just, you know, any monetization that you may have on this video will go to the copyright holder and such in the analytics. That's fine. That's great. Okay. You're telling me I don't have to do anything. 4 days later, we get a copyright strike. And now YouTube's telling us that we can't stream live for 90 days. We have 78 days to go. But let me ask you a question. A bit harsh? Are you kidding me?
We're Lori Loughlin got less prison time than we did getting this.
You people hear this. Do you hear what YouTube is doing, right? We're independent creators. We're not attorneys. We're faithfully going off of fair use guidelines. You know, there's no written in stone. There's people that give suggestions. But no, they're going to take your material. They're going to let someone do a strike on you. And instead of just favorably saying, hey, look, there's been a copyright strike. We need to take down your video, or here's your one and only opportunity. You are going to get this strike if you don't make these changes. Don't send a creator an email saying, oh, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And then get a strike sent onto them.
And right. I mean, and that is it. And let's talk, everyone's all talking about fairness and everything like that. And is that fair? Plus, we link directly to the Warner Brothers video, to their own video.
Correct.
It's not like we stole it. It's not like we ripped it and then loaded it up as our own. We streamed live from the Warner Brothers.
The footage was from the Warner Brothers. It is a copyrighted piece of material, but it's fair use. This is a critique video. That's what we're discussing, and there has to be a source material. So there's 8 different ways. There's actually guides out there. There are 8 defined ways that are suitable, and then there's like 29 others on top of the 8 that are in the gray area. Well, our critique was firmly structured from the 8 typical ways or most approved ways for fair use. I personally look. Copyright material is copyright material. The copyright owner can do whatever they want. I get that. But my question is for YouTube to listen and for all the small creators like ourselves and like many of our friends out there to understand that you could be taken down. We all work extremely, extremely hard to produce our shows.
Right.
We don't get paid. Some of us don't get paid a dime because they're growing their channels. Some that are monetized are making very small. You're talking literally pennies. Some of us have grown so large that we're making substantial livings off of this. But the big issue I have is there's no 3 strikes, you're out. It's 1 strike, you're suspended for 90 days.
Yeah.
How is that fair? That is not fair. That is excessive, and that needs to be reevaluated and readdressed. You could literally just take down the video. We're taking down your video because it's a gray area. It's this and that. That's fine. Take my video down.
No, they want to punish you and teach you a lesson. Now, we've done over 250 episodes of this show. The vast majority of them live, and we've done 250 live episodes.
And we've had plenty of copyrighted content in our videos.
Yep.
And this is the first time we've actually got a takedown. Takedown.
And
you have every right as a copyright owner to submit a takedown, but I don't think YouTube has the right to actually punish a channel that bad. That makes no sense.
But why are there so
that needs to be reevaluated, especially as this is YouTube. I mean, there's millions of us. We're a small channel. We're just shy, 3,000 subscribers. I mean, we're no threat. We are no threat. And personally, these actions should be taken, if anything, should be taken on, well-established creators that may know guidelines a little better. We're learning as we go.
Right.
You should not get a 90. At most a week. Like, here's a slap on the wrist. You guys can't stream for a week. Let's do, 90 days. My mind is so blown.
Well, maybe they went after us, Niall, unfortunately, because we don't make a lot of revenue for YouTube.
Well, maybe they went after us because
200,000 subscribers.
Hmm?
Then maybe they've been, okay, we'll let them go with this. Well, then, what I loved about it, that it was very freeing, because on this show, we try to be very affable, very positive. Mm-hmm. We will have anyone on our show. We do not discriminate whatsoever from any type of creators. We've spent 200 shows talking up other people's properties. Yeah. We are down with OPP here on the POPXP. Exactly. And we go and we promote their properties. We talk up their creators. A lot of them are unknown creators. A lot of them it's their first time ever getting exposed to mainstream, comics. We stream, through Facebook and through YouTube. And I think that we're very, again, we're very giving. And what I loved about the show is that we were honest, because there's a lot of times we talk about things that we want to talk about. And maybe we shouldn't do that. Or I'm, you're soon to be comic book creator. I've been a comic book creator for 27 years. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to say that. And it was so freeing to actually be honest and have a very, very engaging, informative, and entertaining discussion about what makes a film work and what makes a film not work. And we had a lot of great comments on it. A lot of the chat was really terrific, very engaging. The chat, everybody in the chat was involved, and it's incredibly discouraging. And I'm telling you, for myself, I cannot wait to start really giving my opinion about not only films and things like that, but also books. And maybe like if there's a comic I don't like, I'm going to say, I really didn't like it. It didn't do anything for me.
Exactly.
And just be more honest, be more, hey, I can take criticism. I get it all the time. I've been dealing with it for, almost 30 years now, and it's fine. And a lot of it's constructive criticism, and I've learned a lot from it. I learned a lot. Yeah. Trina Robbins went after us when we sent her some of the Maria's initial pages for Miss Fury. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know if you need to do that. And she was not happy, but it made the book better. We're like, so Maria incorporated that into the book, and it made it for better. And, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism, and maybe sometimes these multi-billion-dollar corporations should grow, not have such a thin skin either.
Well, I just wonder, right? What would we do? What would we do if that was a positive review? Would we have gotten the manual shut down by Warner Media?
Right.
Because that's where it came from. That's where the instructions came from. Warner Media YouTube said, take that down. So then if our video was taken down because we had the trailer, footage of the trailer in our video, then everyone's video should be taken down.
Right.
Everyone's. And let me correct, though. After I removed the trailer and we already received the strikes and everything, that video's up there.
Yeah,
so that 2 minutes in time got us a 90-day suspension. A 90-day suspension. After we received a claim saying that we recognize that you have that, and it's fair use, that, they're not going to say, oh, it's fair use, this and that. You dispute that, right? But they send you a letter saying, look, this is what came up. No action's being taken. Don't worry about it. But you can't it's not a monetizable video. That's fine. But then to get the strike and get 90 days, to me, YouTube needs to change the process.
Yeah.
That process needs to be changed.
Right.
And we have no voice in the game with YouTube.
You don't.
And it's not
going to give you a chance really to appeal.
Yeah. And then we do the Godzilla versus Kong trailer review, which, by the way, was an amazing conversation. What did I get 10 minutes later after? And we did commentary over clips of the trailer. I got a copyright claim from Warner Brothers. So to not get a strike, I then removed all footage from that review video, which was a great 10-minute conversation. And we needed those clips in there for our commentary. So now it's, there's a great an attorney on YouTube that I want to try to get on the show.
That's an excellent idea. That's an excellent idea.
Yes. So I'm now in talks of trying to get him on the show to discuss fair use, copyright stuff,
and to help, help other creators, right?
Help other creators, and to see if we really had wrongful doing here, because we'll survive, but it's not the same. No, it's not the same not being able to engage with your fans, to have your interactive panels and stuff. They are hurting, small creators with this.
And I think that's part of their plan. I don't know. I don't know if it's part of their plan.
I don't think there is a plan. I think a lot of computers and a lot of algorithms are involved. And when you try to talk to a real person to discuss this matter, you won't get one.
Right. Now, what if we don't? What if we don't play any of the volume? The volume might have had a lot. Maybe we could do. We just have
fair use allows you to use
audio.
Fair use allows you to use video and audio, as long as it's part of your own material. Now, and what blows my mind is right now, right?
Yeah.
And maybe they're getting copyright claims and they're saying, don't do anything. You don't have to do anything. You can't monetize this. But there are sites, in major magazines, YouTube, so let's say IGN and stuff like that, right? Now maybe they're paying for it. I don't know. They literally just load up a movie trailer. Nothing added to it. Nothing that says IGN. Nothing. They just load up a trailer. A fucking trailer. Yeah. A promotional piece of footage that is used to promote something.
Their own properties.
What? Still makes no sense. So, I mean, that's kind of my rant. This is where we are. What's that?
What's that attorney's name? And please do reach out to him. That is great if we can get the attorney. Well, we don't have his name now, but I think it would be amazing if we can get him and have him come on as a guest.
I want to confirm everything, and if I can confirm everything, I'll make a promo. I'll get his name up there. We'll do it all. We'll put in the big lights and we'll get it set up.
Great job. Great job.
Unfortunately, to do a live Q&A, we'll probably have to stream to Facebook. So what we're going to do is whenever we're going to make something a live stream, we're going to have to put a link to our Facebook page. So if you guys aren't familiar with our Facebook page, I'm going to put a link in the description of this show that you can go to, and you can like the page and click to get, and follow to get notifications if you're on Facebook. Otherwise, I will post on Twitter as well as other social media outlets when we do go live. But at this point in time, Billy, besides promoting our own personal campaigns, I think, to help promote other people's campaigns, unfortunately, I think it is going to be recorded. And we're going to have to upload that way and build up our channel algorithm-wise.
Well, I would hope, Niall, since I can stream live on BillyTucci.com.
Yep, we got Billy
Tucci carry over there, too, and we'll do some live shows, and you and I will do them live on mine.
Oh, yeah.
Because my whole goal was to build a POPXP. That's why I haven't really streamed on Billy Tucci in a long time, but we'll use that as our little backup there.
Yeah. So you guys will see other links of where to see our live streams. Our other great friends out there that are streamers that many of our subscribers are subscribed to have offered, if we need to do any shows or anything, we're more than welcome to use their channel as well to launch a POPXP show and do it live. and then we can just port it over to ours once it's recorded and set. So we've had some great support. I just, it's like one of those things,
Yeah.
You don't know until something happens, and 90-day suspension.
90 days.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah,
that is rough, especially with how much work
we do this out of enjoyment. We both have full-time jobs,
but we do it like
this isn't like more work than anyone. I mean,
this is a second full-time job. This is over.
Really
this is 40 hours a week for me, on top of a day job that's 40 hours a week. This is 40 hours a week.
Yeah, and I'm sure your wife is real happy with you doing that every night. I mean, because we again, in a year and a half, we've done over 250 shows.
We're well over 250 now. Yeah. We actually got to start gearing up for our 300th video. Yeah.
Nice. What is that going to be?
I think we're 20 away from 300 now. Well, now we're pumping out content, whether people like it or not. We've got our new shows. We've got Popco Land, which is our retro gaming and hardware show, and just regular nostalgia from that gaming era. So I've already done 2 episodes of that, hosted by myself. But I'm waiting these next episodes that we have coming out. I do have guest hosts that are specializing in different topics.
All right. So when you come here next time, I'll give you the blue PlayStation, the game developers PlayStation, the original one.
Yeah, we'll do a video on it.
Do a review on it.
Yeah, a review on it.
You're better at that than me. I mean, I'm sure I can get the connections. I have all of it together.
Yeah, definitely.
And it did work. You play CDs. I got to find the games and all, but I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've got our exploration series now.
Yeah.
Again, hosted solely by me right now. Most of the new stuff is hosted solely by me because of just getting everyone coordinated now with the new schedule. I've got to premiere some of these new series by myself because, I have access to it all. What are you going to do? But anyways, we've got Exploration Indiegogo going on right now. And this is real critique. Like, it's no shilling of any kind. I'm going to go in. I'm going to look at campaigns of creators I do know and I'm familiar with the work. I'm going to go into campaigns with creators I don't know, never heard of, not familiar with their work. I usually start off the show letting you guys know what I'm not into. So I make it pretty clear I've never really been into anime, manga, things like that. So when I do pop into those things, I'm really not super engaged. I let you guys know off the bat, but we do look at it. I'll tell you if the art's good. I'll tell you if the synopsis is good or the story. We did the first video. It got some pretty good reviews. I got some great comments on it from people. I took a suggestion, right, in episode 2, and I just looked for really unknown campaigns that are actually active or recently went in demand, and I critiqued them. And episode 2 is a lot more harsh than episode 1. I'm not going to lie, because there's a huge difference. There's we all know sequential art is a very hard thing to do. Okay. And a lot of independent creators do everything themselves. So will I critique the art a bit? Yes. Will I talk about inconsistencies in the paneling, the layout, the scale of the characters, proportions, the perspective, that plays a game in your book, because if the drawings aren't consistent, it's distracting.
Yeah.
If you're reading, all of a sudden you stop and like, wow, that looks funny. Right. And it's distracting, and it's not trying to be negative. It's supposed to be criticism, but constructive criticism of, this doesn't look, but it can't be that way. But then again, the story might be extremely top notch. And I also mention in there that everyone has to start off somewhere. So we can't always let these little nuances affect supporting something. And that's the gamble we take, because we don't know how we could read that comic and say, okay, drawing wise, you're at a 5 out of 10. Story wise, you broke a 12. That was extremely well written. It just the story was so well written. I was distracted by the drawings. We don't know that. That's what you don't know that with crowdfunding. Yeah. I don't know how well a book actually is, because you're just giving me samples if there is samples.
Yep.
But it's a fun series. I actually really do enjoy doing it. First 2 episodes are Explore Indiegogo. I know, Billy, I think you want to jump on and get your binoculars and your pack, and we're going to hit into the jungles of the wilds.
I can't wait. That is going to be so much fun, dude.
And, we're going to go and tear Kickstarter apart.
Heck yeah.
And I'm not going to give away now, but I will just say the dynamic between the two has become an extremely interesting show that I'm very looking forward to doing. But we need to get some exploration and Kickstarter done before you see what I've learned.
Oh, I am. Now you've piqued my curiosity.
It's a revelation that will make some happy and some very disappointed. But yeah, so we got that going on with our series. We're going to continue the 5 and Dime, 5 creators, 10 minutes each, promote their books, live discussion. We're going to still continue crowdfunding comics. That is for, so larger crowdfunding campaign books and things going on that require, anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes to discuss because of the magnitude. That's honestly for having Ethan Van Sciver on the show, Graham Nolan, just more larger developed, heavily more produced crowdfunded campaigns. It doesn't have to be players of that magnitude. It will depend on how large of a production your campaign is to get on that show. And obviously we've got, our mainstream show with our, mainstream guests. Like we just earlier tonight recorded Roy Thomas.
Yes, the legendary Roy Thomas. And that's why I love that's going to turn into the I am. Remember, I am Brian Polito. I am Jimmy Palmiotti. I am, heck, let's go. I am John Romita. We're going to start going. We have biography
series, autobiographical, whichever is the right term, where we're going to sit down and we're going to get to know them. We're going to ask them questions that aren't typically asked, while also asking the typical questions that fans want to know. Not so much a Q&A show. I think it's more of an exposure of who they are as a person, beyond the comics.
Who's the love of your life?
Yeah. Who was the love of your life? Who was your first kiss?
Who's your first kiss? Do you remember your first kiss?
My first kiss, honestly, was like preschool. I kissed a chick on the lips.
Look at this guy.
Her name was Sarah. I don't remember her last name, though. I did.
Oh, that's terrible. The first girl I kissed, Christine Taylor. Yeah, she's beautiful. And I saw her when we were taking our SATs. She went to like Catholic school or something, and she was stunning. She was awesome. What a cool gal.
Cool gal indeed.
I was like, fifth grade or something behind Ellen Fitzsimmons' boat.
Yeah.
Chase Maloney that we did. Oh, it was so funny.
This prison talk gets silly, huh? Hang on, I got to put another mark on the wall there. Okay, because we're about to approach 77 days left till we're out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm liking your mark.
Pissing on the toilet seat over there, man. Jeez.
It's totally going to look like that with the lines.
It's incredible. But that's where we're at.
I can't wait for this.
That's where we're at, everyone. That's where we're at.
Yep, that's where we're at. And we love you guys, and thank you for all your support, all of our friends. We're gonna be talking to Heroinberg. And
I know. Well, that's why we now have to bring these people.
DJ.
These people are going to be coming on the show with us on in some of these recordings, just so we can keep them in. Yeah. It's going to be a mess,
but that's all right. We're going to do these live, and we'll be living through Facebook, and then we'll post our big videos. So Wednesday, tomorrow we'll have Graham Nolan on Wednesday.
Tomorrow we've got JC Vaughn.
Yes.
Tomorrow we're going to be recording JC Vaughn tomorrow night.
But, wait a minute. When is this running? Because we're recording, we're not live. So we have to act like it's tomorrow. So tonight we have JC Vaughn.
Tonight we have JC Vaughn on. Correct.
Yeah.
And then following JC Vaughn, we have Andy Smith on. Each creator is going to take about 30 minutes or so, and they're going to talk about their campaigns that are going on. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be chatting with the great Graham Nolan.
Yes. And then what's Thursday? I mean, what's the next? Well, I'll be coming live because this is our last week for Indiegogo. I'm sorry, our last week for Kickstarter, Shihikyo. And Indiegogo will be ending in a few weeks, too. We'll be closing it. We're in demand now, but those books are going to press, and I promised Debbie that we would close it as soon as possible because even though we appreciate all the orders coming in while we were fulfilling, because the more books people sort of receive, the more the campaign, it just drove her crazy. So she needs a little break because she does it all herself. And our friend Phil helps us, and my niece Emily, and we've got a bunch of Tucci troopers coming. It's going to be great fulfilling. It's going to be a lot of fun with Shihikyo. And I want to thank all you guys for supporting Shihikyo this past 2 months. And I love these short campaigns, man. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
Desert Storm.
Desert Storm, indeed. Yeah, and Thursday we're going to be recording an episode of Crowdfunding Comics with Don Chin talking X-Force, and then RJ Shaw with Thomas Valiant. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be a good show.
Excellent. Well, all right. What do you say, Niall?
That's it, man.
We're gonna put them bars back up, brother.
Get back up to it, man. Let's see if I can get some grub. Trying to get some grub.
Yeah, I don't have my cup. I have a cup somewhere here. I love the cup. Did you prepare that, or did you have the cup with you?
I just had the cup, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right, I guess I'll go sharpen these toothbrushes into some shanks.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, Granny, not my prison shank.
All
right, now this is great. This looks...
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to head on the top bunk. Everyone, we'll chat with you guys later. If you enjoy our channel and you love what we're doing, continue supporting POPXP. We'll be back up and live again with our live series. But remember to click that subscribe button and smash the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. Everyone, thank you so much, and continue to share our channel. And just as we support those indie creators out there, make sure to support the POPXP and just flood us all over your social media. All right, everyone, have a great night. Billy, I'll talk to you later, homie.
You got it, homie. Peace.
Peace.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on POPXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the POPXP and over on Instagram at the POPXP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.